Chuck Schumer is the Senate Majority Leader, a Democrat. I don't approve of him, but in the long sweep of history, he will probably be remembered fondly for standing up to Trump and passing mediocre pieces of legislation during Biden's first 2 years in office. Look, I'm not going to defend Schumer. He is not on the side of the working class. He pays lip service to the working class. He is a corporate Democrat, and it is the corporate Democrats who create the conditions for fascism and racism, sexism, anti-Semitism, and all the other scapegoating of marginalized people. All because corporate Democrats offer no alternative to the scapegoating of the marginalized done by the Republican Party. There are two choices in an unequal society such as ours. You either blame the rich or you blame the Jews, the blacks, the immigrants for stealing your jobs. Those are your choices. You either make everyone equal or you scapegoat, and you have two choices. The Republicans are supposed to scapegoat the Jews, the blacks, the Arabs, the Muslims, the gays, and it is the responsibility of the Democrats to scapegoat the corporations and the richest 1% until we have an equal society and don't need to scapegoat everybody. Schumer and Pelosi do not scapegoat. They don't do their job, and that's their problem. They refuse to scapegoat themselves, the richest 1%. The scapegoating in America is one-sided. It is only coming from the rich and powerful on the right. In an unequal society, and this is one of the most unequal societies in the history of civilization, whether you like it or not, that's a fact. In an unequal society, someone is to blame. And if the Democrats refuse to blame Wall Street, corporate America, the billionaires, if they refuse to run candidates with calloused hands who have more debt than savings, if the Democrats refuse to run candidates with a genuine contempt for the rich and powerful, then too many Americans will get their guns and blame the blacks, the Mexicans, and the Jews for their immiseration. That's how it works. That's the way of the world. Unequal society, somebody's to blame. You either blame the rich and the powerful, or you blame the Mexicans, the blacks, and the Jews. Now, let me be clear here. Scapegoating is essential in an unequal society. There are always going to be scapegoats. Scapegoat the rich and powerful. Everybody's safe. But the Democrats don't do that. All that being said, Chuck Schumer does get credit for passing the Respect for Marriage Act. Same-sex marriage is about to be codified into law. It's gone to Joe Biden's desk. It's about to become the law of the land. And this is huge because, as we all know, Clarence Thomas this year said it's time to revisit the Obergefell decision. So it looks like it's going to be impossible now to overturn same-sex marriage. It's codified into law. But then there are people like Laura Ingraham, Fox News' Laura Ingraham, who is opposed to same-sex marriage, even though her brother is gay.
While purporting to safeguard marital rights of same-sex couples, the law will actually end up gutting the religious liberty rights across the country.
Laura Ingraham opposes the Respect for Marriage Act, and yet she has 3 children out of wedlock. She never married, and yet she has 3 children. There's no husband. Surrender your conservative credentials immediately.